Okay, today we are solving the Sunday, July 27th puzzle. We have an interesting looking grid here. Our title is Arranged Marriages. I actually wrote a paper on arranged marriages in college and remember none of it, so that won't help me at all, but we'll see what this theme is about, hopefully, and maybe we can continue our one-day streak from the Saturday puzzle to today. All right, maintains as a superstition is believe in, maintain or maintains? Believes in? Let's say believes, that could be it. Mouse out of the way. Next, let me change my settings, sorry. Jump to next clue. All right, there we go. Subject of a 2017 The Greatest Showman is the circus, I believe is what it's about. Same with me. Me too. As am I, so am I. That was a clue yesterday, or an answer yesterday. As am I, is it the same thing? Not funny, I don't know. Ralph Ellison, about a nameless protagonist in racist America? I don't know. Forgiving middle-aged, it's not like The Color Purple, it's a movie. 12 Days no. Forgiving middle-aged dads for their dad jokes. All right, that's a theme. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 theme answers, it seems. I'm not sure if that one is. Picket line is a fence, picket fence. Bud in Cooperstown is Bud Selig. He's the commissioner of the MLB for a long time. Dorm room staple food, ramen. Late nights in college eating ramen. Cross-country conveyances are wagons, are domestic flights. I don't know. Darth Vader's childhood nickname is Annie for Anakin Skywalker. Inflexible is sturdy, stoic. I don't know. Have a way with words. Have a way with words is go silent. Is to mime. Maybe it's mime. Whoops, not Mimi. Mime? Could be it. Muppet of Mexican descent is, it's not Elmo. Ernie. Bert. No. I like the orange guy with the big black eyebrows and black hair, I think. I don't know. Knows just when to hold 'em and when to fold 'em is a song. Poker, I'm not sure. Gives lip, sasses. Attire for Larry Page when visiting Google incognito. Ooh, like undercover boss. Or no, they're not Google. They're probably competitors. I don't know. Columbus School is Ohio State University, the Ohio State University. Carnage, I don't know. Down Easter, I don't know what that means. One with a set of pipes is a plumber, is a tenor? Tenor, maybe? Come out of one shell is to emote, I don't know. Sherlock's sister on TV is Enora or La. It's an R and L, and I forget which one. This was in a crossword like 3 days ago, and I forget which. I put one in and it was wrong, but I figured it out. So what the down is. Feast with the Kahlua pig is a luau, so it's Enola. Is Sherlock's sister on TV. A blank bag is a to-go bag. Much maligned 2019 movie. Battlefield Earth with whiskers. I have no idea. One of the whiskers cats something. One of classic musicals 3 Bs. Beethoven, Bach, and this guy. Beethoven, Bach. I don't know, third one. I'm guessing those are the other two. Landscaper supply is sod, grass, tools, mower, don't know. Tundra or taiga are biomes, or is a biome. You think of that hunk of jungle pass inspection? Please. That's another theme clue, I don't know. Trademarked refrigerant, I don't know. Uncle Sam's land is US of A. Lithe, I don't know what that means. Plus minus is something ish about. Drink mixed in mixed drinks. Something aid, OJ, orange juice, lemonade. Kahlua, no, I don't know. Handy is able, don't know. Avatar of Vishnu, do not know. Back in a way. Reverse something, perhaps. Try to hit in laser tag is shoot at, shoot a laser at, beam at, aim at, maybe beam at, like laser beam at. I don't know if I like that for an answer though. Older sister of Rachel, typically like Iris or Hera. I'm gonna say it's Iris. That's usually that's a crossword female biblical name, I think. Basic statements. I don't know what the acronym BASIC stands for. Real chess player, another theme clue, I don't know. Contemporary of Gauss and Faraday. Gaussian, this is like a math. Faraday cage is a physics, is a electrical cage that prevents you from, or helps prevent you from getting struck by lightning. Physics, I don't know. James, who played Scotty on Star Trek. Scotty, James, don't know. No can do, Bob. No siree, yes siree, Bob. No siree. I don't know. Part of une piece de théâtre. French for an act. Act 1. Une piece de theater. I'm sure that's not how you pronounce it. Plunders of Rome, I don't know. Hindu honorific is a, I was gonna say sorry, but maybe it's a Sri. Clock toggle, AM, PM. Hollowed out as an apple, you cored an apple. Hogwarts is Half-Blood Prince, Professor Snape. Burnt pigment is, I don't know. Greeting from a famous Italian character to a famous American actress. Mario, it's a Mario. I'm not sure. That's an Italian character. Mario is probably not Mario. DC power player in the late 1800s. It was a president late 1800s. I don't know. Good thing to play in a trick-taking game is the trump card, like that. Magical symbol is a staff. It typically represents a magician or magic. Dispensing without. You are meeting out. I think that's a phrase for giving something out. Art lovers. I don't know. All right, here we go. Let's get some downs. One always cooking up new ideas, so it would be a chef. So I don't think it believes, which I wasn't too sure of anyway. So it's a chef. Ritzy is fine. I don't know. That's my cue. Come on. Blank compensation. Stock options, for instance, is salary compensation. No. Secondary compensation. I don't know. What's it called? Revegetation is something I don't know. Canon option. It's a camera. Is it like SLR? SLR camera, I think is one. They may be Thai or Chai. Teas. Chai tea. Cuisinart competitor. Cuisinart is, I don't know. Cuisinart is a food processor, I think. Makes food processors. I'm not sure what the competitor would be. Rapper with an oxymoronic name. Lil Big. Cigarette Dare. I don't know. Director Lee is Ina Lee. Circus is correct. I don't know. Traveler in no needs of hotels for short. Oh, ramen's correct as well. I don't know. Colombian Caravel. Cuba? No. I don't know. I'm your guy. Use me. I think is probably the answer. So it's not this. It's not mime. It's have a way with words is to end, edit. Ooh. Edit. You edit something out. Possibly. Bogged down is something I don't know. Alt-right is a political category. Twice tress is sace. Out of control is you are amok, running amok, out of control. Nail salon request is a Manny and a Petty. 1980s band among Australia's all-time best-selling groups. Band. I don't know. Quartz compound, I do not know. Cast out is banish, like that. When doubled, sleep well. Night night. Langston Hughes poem that brings blank blank something. Sing America. I can sing America. I don't know. Word with mine or dump. Mine, thought, idea mine, idea dump. I don't know. Blank the town. Punny fast food restaurant name. Tast? I don't know. Tenor probably incorrect. Vacation package offer is a brochure, is a deal, I don't know. Visionary, don't know. Lot unit is an acre. Prefix with angular. Neo-angular? No. I don't know. DC 100. Abbreviation, the Senate? Cent, like short for senator? There's 100 senators? I don't like that. I'm not sure. Boss in Fantasia. Who's the final boss? I don't know. I haven't seen Fantasia. He fights, he battles, he's got his wand, he's got his blue hat on, the red cloak. I don't know. Whale of a Tale is a saga, so it's probably not tenor. I think it's saga. Saga's a big epic tale. Georgie, par example. That's in French. Georgie, Georgia, it's a country, I don't know. Identity thieves. Georgia, it's a country in Europe next to France. So they speak French there, I'm guessing. What it is. Identity thieves acquisitions. They want to steal your social security numbers. Pyramids essentially are old, ruined, wonder of the world, man-made, mysterious. Stimpy's TV pal. I don't know. Stimpy and Ben? Something, maybe Ben. Rookies are noobs, brand new. Bondsman is a banker, is an auditor, is a tax guy, I don't know. Skill taught to Luke Skywalker. Use the Force, Jedi Force. Oh, the Force. That's what skill is. Texters gasps, OMG. Skedaddles is ooze? Kind of like both those answers, though. Biome, I think, is correct. To go could be wrong. What's this? Skedaddles is Zoom? Could be to go still. Blank de Glace, glacier in the French Alps. Alpe de Glace? Don't know. French holy women? Freshman holy women? I don't know, a lot of French in this puzzle, so it's also French. Desperate pursuit of fame and modern lingo is something swag. Clout, ooh, clout, that actually fits. Clout chaser? Chasing, that's what it is, clout chasing. Weight is the amount, is the something. Channel that popularized video jockeys, MTV. Shower scrubber is a loofah. Yeah, I like that. Loofah, so it's not beam at. Probably something at, though. Tried hitting laser tag is... I don't know. I like loofah, though. Split is to... I don't know. Mai Tai. TV friend of Jerry, George, and Kramer is Elaine in Seinfeld. Money for your money is compounding interest. Is... I don't know. Slightest is a tad, a bit. Don't know. Black and white hunter is an orca. Always in crosswords. Long NPR host Diane Sawyer. Diana Ross? I don't think it's Ross. Part of a flight is a leg, is a beer. Like a beer in a flight, or a wine flight. Could be wine, could be completely unrelated to alcohol, and it could be actually something in the aviation industry, but I'm not sure. Bone dry is arid, not arif, arid. Business entity initials. Iris is probably wrong. Shrill cries are, I like eeks. Maybe it is Hera. I'm gonna leave that blank. Eeks. Slimy Veggie, I don't know. Brian, who co-founded the Long Now Foundation. Brian Eno, he's always in crosswords. Fire at, just try to hit laser tag. In awe is agape, is aghast, only 3 letters, not sure. Chums in Chamonix, I don't know how to pronounce that. Shamanics, the American way to say it. It's probably not correct. I don't know. Chaps, pals, I don't know. Bros. Bah humbug, I do not know. Nashville, New Orleans for musicians are jazz sites, music hall of fame, something, I don't know. Stomping ground is, I don't know. Bringing up the rear is behind, is at the end, I don't know. Yuck is gross, ooh, it's a long answer, I don't know. Sacred object is a totem or token? No, I get totem. Meeting, I think, is correct. I'm not sure on that. Lose ground is to lag behind, is to erode if you're losing ground. Slash on a score sheet is an inning, is a spare, like in bowling. Quantities or amounts. Tropical fish is mahi-mahi. It's probably mahi-mahi. So I don't think it's staff. What's the next one? Punk rock, I'm guessing. Pink Floyd and Dream Theater, P, it's gotta be. Narcissist is mine, meat, I'm gonna say it's mahi. This is punk. I don't like magic symbol. No, something's going on down there. THN, no, that's not right. Maybe it's not, I don't think Pink Floyd was a punk rock. I'm not sure. Narcissist. Apt name is me, mine, Mimi. Mimi? Mimi? Maybe. Release is to cast? I don't know. He Loved Lucy. I Love Lucy was a TV show, and I don't know who loved Lucy or if that's even part of the TV show. Nesting pair in the outback are emus. Army Corps, Army Card, Army Ranger. The Emerald Isle is Ire, another way to say Ireland. Photosensitive cells are something that probably ends in an S. Is this plural as well? Yeah, something with an S. Okay. Ooh, there's still one more. 2 more, actually. 3 more. Seasoning for una margarita would be salt on the rim. Bit of plasma is an ion, I think. One whose uniform bears the Star of Life. The Star of David, the Star of Life would be, I don't know. Okay, we got a good chunk going through the acrosses and downs, so I think we can make some progress on this puzzle. Maintains as a superstition is, I don't know. Not funny is humble is, let's not see. Okay, what is this? Novel about a nameless something man? Rambling man? Band IN, I don't know that. Let's look at the theme clues here. Forgiving middle-aged dads for their dad jokes. It's the entire thing going across. And arranged marriages. What does that mean? I don't know yet. Inflexible is tight, taut? No, T-A-U. Tight? I think tight. I think that's correct. What's this? Cough? Noted rapper with an oxymoron. Cough syrup? Cough? Don't know yet. Where do I have a lot of downs? Here we go. What is this? Plus minus is probably or so. I don't think it's beer. This or that. Plus minus. It's or 5 o'clock or so. Back in a way, is verse, something. French. You got a lot down here. Greeting from a famous Italian. Maybe it is Mario. Ooh, wait a minute. Is this like a mirrored thing? Arranged marriages? Or is it marriage see M-A-I Mario. Sal's correct though, I think. What do they call that seasoning on it? I don't know. Okay, come on, Will. DC power player in the late 1800s. Thomas Edison. Power player. Ha, get it? Edison. And trump card. Oh, sorry, those aren't part of the theme. Just kidding. He loved Desi. Desi's a name, I believe. Releases to chord meeting, I think is correct. Yeah, Erode. Yeah, it's got to be that. Greeting from a famous Italian character. Marissa Tomei. And Emota, is it like the same thing backwards? No. Does it say marriage in here? Oh, who did she marry? Maybe? No. Greeting from a famous Italian character to a famous Italian-American actress. Or who does she play in... she's a Italian New Yorker in My Cousin Vinny. What's her name though? Oh, is that it? Maybe. What is this? Let's see what this is. Destinations, locals, sigil. Magical symbol is a frog rock, prom rock, simul. Magical symbol, like your house sigil in Game of Thrones. Siwil? Prow rock? I don't know what this is. Prop rock? I'm gonna say sigil, but I don't think prog is correct. I'll have to come back to that way at the end if we end up solving most of the rest of this. Uniform, bears a star of alike. I don't know. What country is that? I don't know. Okay, what's this? James, who played Scotty Doohan, Jack Doohan. Real chess player. Okay. Something Bobby Fischer, Magnus Carlsen, Raul Casablanca, Czech. This is like a Czech. Like checkmate? Checkmated? No, because Elaine's correct. Lithe, evil. Lithe sounds like an evil kind of thing. B blank O blank E. That could be an S. No, it's not an S. All right, I'm gonna do some thinking here. All right, so we've gotten a couple things here. I forget where I start. Oh, Cats. I think that is correct because just something with whiskers. I don't know what this is, but Cats is a Broadway play. I don't know if it's related to this, but maybe they made a movie and it was bad or something. Maligned review, much maligned movie. But Cats in there, and it's like a coup d'état comes up as a crossword answer all the time, and I think it's French for this must be country. Georgia, I'm thinking Georgie, or maybe that's just a person, I don't know. But a tat, I threw that in, and I saw, oh, one with a set of pipes is an organ, like the organ, the instrument. And then once I got that, I was looking at like, oh, what's missing? Oh, it's a sorcerer is who Mickey fought. And then looking over here is like, oh, you're trying to hide something, you're wearing a trench coat. So they're wearing trench coats. Moving on down, I just didn't see this one again. Landscaper supply, I had the MU, so it's mulch. H blank, weight is heft. I think, I am gonna put that in because that led me to handy, your utile. And then utile led me to business entry initials is LLC. I'm not gonna pen it in yet, but Lena is a name that's ringing a bell for me. That might be an older sister of Rachel in Genesis. Looking around, the national ones are mechas for music, and then real chess play. It's got to be checkmating somewhere in here. So this might not be check, but this looks to be checkmating because this is probably okra. And this is checkmating. What is this? AG. In awe is it a gap with no E? No E for a gape? A gap, do. could be anybody. Dohan. Checkmating Marissa Tomei. I am Marissa. What is this? It's a Mario. Greeting from a famous Italian character to a famous Italian actress. Marissa Tomei. It's me. Mario. That's what it is. Okay, I was on the right track there. Sorry I didn't finish that entire thing in my Mario voice. Ones whose uniforms bear the Star of Lice. Emo? Oh. Emergency medical something. Art lovers are... Escapees are... Museum curators. Army... Brass? What is this? Photosensitive cells are... I don't know. Why do I not know these? Should be easy. Yuck. Gross. Something... Okay, what's this? Bah humbug. Ugh. I'm grumpy. Grumpy? Oh, I like that. Art lovers are... what's this? Oh, it's not check here. Okay. It's gonna be chick. Is this chick something? Checkmating. Real chess playa. Chicken. This is in last if you're bringing up the rear. Stomping ground is, I still don't know. We click to real chess playa. Maybe it is Doohan. That's the last name. Agog, if you're in awe. You're Agog. There we go. Plunderers of Rome. Gauls? Gales? Gaels? Taunt? Stomping ground is haunt? Taunt? Taint? Launt? How do I not know this? Chick something? Alright, more thinking. Okay, we've got some more figured out, a lot on the left side here. One thing, what was the first thing? I can't remember the order in which I got it, but soda is in a mixed drink. That's correct. I think it was ended, actually. Split, you end it. If you split up with somebody, so then I got soda. Freon is the trademark refrigerant. Mare is a French word that means sea, I think. So I was like, oh, it could be mare, but I didn't put it in there. I was like, because HM, and I was like, honestly, I thought of like eats. That's another French word that pops up in crosswords, and that could mean women in French. But I was like, HME, that doesn't really sound great. So I kept kind of going around. What I realized looking down here, which I didn't crack before, is all of the letters in Marissa Tomei are the same letters as It's a Me Mario. So each one of these 5 theme clues use the same letters. So they mix them around and use them and spell something different, but they are the same letters. So that kind of got me looking at here, attire for Larry Page and this, like, hey, Google, like, those are clearly like the leaders of a tech company. So like, okay, maybe it's like tech something. And that got me somehow looking at that. I was like, oh, blank CU is like, oh, like visionary, like ocular. That's a visionary word, which I wasn't totally sure by itself. But then I kind of looked at this and I was like, oh, pyramids, or no, I had molt, like kind of one shell. Oh, you're molting if you're coming out of your shell, like an insect does. And the pyramids are tombs, so that's also correct. Down here, you think that Hunko Junko pass inspection? Is that street legal? That looked good to me. Street legal. This has all the letters of street legal. Let's find out. Let's not race. I haven't gotten that part yet. Resort is something that might be offered in a vacation package. And Brahm is a name. I don't know that this is it for sure, but the M and the E seem to be correct. So I do really like that. And I'm thinking this is an H. The T there was a guess. Tech, data, tech company, tech leaders. So this is referring to Their industry, Google's also tech. Incognito is the trench coat part. Do I need to go through and see? Okay, tech CT. So TE tech. So I have an R and N, and then CT. So I'm typing it over here, honestly. RN tech CT tech RN CT OAS. OAS, and I have the C and the T over there as well. Tech, store, score, don't know. RNOAS has got to be, this is probably the S, it's the last letter. Let's pencil this in. RAONS, tech. Tech Acornets something. Tech, I don't know what it is. Tech something. Muppet of Mexican descent. I don't know. Roshana. Could be cash. Oh, it's something cash. Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. Non-cash. If it's not cash, it's stock options. Non-cash compensation, probably, maybe. Maintains as a superstition, insists, coin nests. One always cooking up new ideas is a chef. That's got to be correct. I don't know what this is either, though. This is looking weird. Forgiving middle-aged dads for their dad jokes. Say. Ina is a guess. It's a name. Sated, if you bog down. That's more of you like saturated something. Nobleman. I'm your guy. Gosh, mosquito gnat in here. Use me. That makes sense. Emotional. Asian. What is this? I don't know this band. Skin? Skis or cross-country conveyances. Duh. Eins? I think it's Eins. Eins? It's weird that Tione. I don't know if I like that. Oops. It's not that. Skis or cross-country conveyances, like cross-country skiing. Colombian caravel, I don't know what that is. Traveler in no need of hotels. An RVer doesn't need a hotel because they sleep in their RV. Revelations. Relegations. Neither of those really work. Relegation is to move down from the Premier League. You're getting relegated to the lower tier. Revelation is, aha, I realize this. Celebration. Is it INSS? Could be a band name, could be anything. It might not be Tableman. Invisible Man. Protagonist's jersey. Invisible Man. It's gotta be Invisible Man. Okay. What's this? Ina? I don't like Ina though. Ina? No. Is it not the circus? Bogged down. Sized? Sighted? Use me? RVer? CI blank GH? Tight could be wrong. Inflexible is tight. That sounds pretty good though. Quartz compound, cement, celiac. Why do I not know this rapper? The Greatest Showman. It's a circus. It's a traveling circus. They have the different people doing different things. That's correct. Invisible Man. I don't know that, but that's all those letters. It's gotta be that. Ramen's correct. Why do I not know these words? It should be easy. Okay. Asian, and 1, 2, 3, 4 letters. So we got a T and I in here. Is this int? Sit? No, that can't be a T. What letter could this even be? IA? No. A rapper name? Maybe it's something that's like totally... None of these. Siska? No. It makes me think something's wrong. Maybe it's tight is probably wrong. Sing, Sime, Serg, Sitki. Let's get rid of tight. I don't like tight. I do like Bud Sea League. Don't know my Cuisinart competitor. Emerald, Diamond, Ruby, Opal, Quartz. Quartz is in the clue. Taut is T-A-U-G-H-T, so it's not that. Alright, I'm gonna do some more thinking. Alright, so down here in the bottom right, for some reason the phrase Army Brad comes to mind, and when I had a B in there, I saw, oh, a burnt pigment. Burnt pigment is umber, which I'm still not sure Brad, but then yuck, you're grimacing. Grimace, if you're saying yuck. This to me is no siree, Bob, but I'm not sold on that. And this down here, the art lovers, Estides, like I had I'm grumpy in here, but I don't know about that. What I want to look at right now, oh sorry, I did find money, not money for money. Basic, I'm assuming that's a coding language. It's maybe I've heard of that before, but it looks like it's a coding language. Statements S, so ifs are a common coding phrase. Ifs or ors. And then I don't know the avatar, so it was like rainy, rady, but we only have 4 letters we're missing here, and we know all the letters match between the two. So let's and tree are used, but what else? So T-R-E, let's do T-R-E-E and then L-T-S. So tree, L-T-S-T-L. So actually it's just this, egal, are the last, decent pencil, egal. Let's get real. That's what it is. There we go. You think that hunk of junk will pass inspection? Please. Street legal? Let's get real. Okay, that works. Skedaddles goes. Svel live? Maybe. You skedaddle, you go. Skedaddles goes. A song bag? Bondsman. Like James Bond? Ian Fleming? No, that doesn't fit. Oh, I had senators, like DC 100, they're senators. What is this? A song bag? Bondsman is a cynic? No, let's get real is correct. Money for your money is, I don't know. Slightest is the least, kind of like that. Live is spelt, maybe? Rafa? ATM fee. So ATM, that's not gonna work. ATMF, no way, that's a thing. Oh yeah, ATM fee. Rama, that sounds like a god. Svelte, sure. Okay, here we go. Click magnet. Checkmating chick magnet is a real chess player. That's what it was. I was like, why is it saying it like that? Is it because they're like really good or like it's slang? Chick magnet, you're a playa. Okay. Chums in Shamanic are amis, like your friends, amos, amigos, It's like leaf. Oh, it's probably Lee. That's who it is. Okay. Hair. Harumph. This is probably H. Aesthetics. Aesthedes. Harumph. And this is yes siree and amise. I think that makes sense. Lee, that sounds familiar now that I write it down. Amise is another French word that pops all the time, so I think that's correct. No siree, Bob. There are 2 R's and 2 E's. Bah humbug. Harumph. Aesthedes, that looks better. I don't know what the D. But an EMT also I found. That's one who wears the Star of Life. I don't know what that looks like, but they're EMTs. They're saving people. They probably wear a Star of Life. It says probably an H. I don't know about the D. I want to say like aesthetics, but aesthedes, that could work. I don't hate that. So chick magnet is correct, which means it might not be Doohan. Stomping ground is your haunt, paint. Something's up here. Haunt. It's got to be a vowel. I'm going to throw A in there. I'm going to put an I in there. Haint is not a word, and that doesn't make sense. It's a Me Mario is correct. Professor Snape is correct. Chick magnet is correct. So this has got to be a vowel. So proselytization, it could be 5 vowels, 6 including Y, times 26 at the end if I need to, but I also have this letter, so all of a sudden we're kind of getting into a lot of letters I need to check. Tech execs, tech founders, tech, what are the letters I'm missing here? Rosanna? It's gotta be Rosanna. I mean, that's just a name. That's ROS blank blank A. I blank sing America. Maybe not. Revegetation is clinists? Why? Chinists? This has got to be maintains as a superstition. Practices, believes, not a little stition, justitious. I don't know. Circus Invisible Man, Ramen, Clumping Caravel, I don't know. Bogged down. I should know this. What is this? Emotional revelation, celebration. All right, gotta do some more thinking. Okay, here we go. Humorless is something that's not funny. I wasn't sure that SLR was a camera thing. There are a couple different acronyms, but with my latest revelation, I was going through the letter because humorless is definitely correct. Humorless. And then I was like, all right, that's correct. It's gotta be something here. Go through the first row on my keyboard, second row, blah, blah, blah. It's probably not coming. X. Exonerate, which means this. Ritzy is Lux. Clinist? I still don't know what this is. Free? No. Free. Okay, I'm not sure what that is yet. Exonerate. What's the N? The N something here. Night, right? Yeah, sleep well. Night. Sleep tight. Good night. It's gotta be night. Exonerate. It's orate, not R8, orate. No, it's exonerate. Orate, let me just check. No, it's exonerate with an E. And then, I could be wrong. Okay, so I have a pen out now and paper E. There's gonna be an X in here somewhere. Exonerate. It's not an X there. It's gotta be an X here or an X here. Vexation. Sixa? No. Oh, sixt. Bogged down. 86 that? Sixed it? E-X-O-N. E-X-O-N. Okay, A-T-I-E. A-T-I is an I. Exonerate me? What is this? Forgiving is exonerating. You've been exonerated of your crimes. Cuisinart competitor. Don't know what this is. That's the problem. Aster? Maintains as a superstition. Clings to. Jesus. I'm like, what? Clinist? Clinician? Clings to. Okay. Oster? Probably. What's this? Inflexible is rigid. Tight. Okay. I think that's X, but okay, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Let's see the other thing. Green. Greenade. Green something. Quartz compound is Selena. Sele something. Night's correct. Why do I not know this rapper? What word is C-I blank G? I think that there is a C-I-I-G oxymoronic name, but I don't know the word that Siggy? Sig C2-ig Stalls. Okay. Let's take it easy here. Exonerate and whatever this is have to have the same letters. So I'm gonna get rid of Night just so I have some space here. Rigid is correct. Because I'm gonna use this to fill in whatever letters I have, which is probably gonna screw me later when I make a typo. But okay, E-X-O. E, there's no X, there is an O. N-E-R-A-T-E. N-E-R-A-T-E. And then there's another N for night coming down, so there should be another N. And then probably an I, so X-R-E-N-I. X is probably here. E is probably there. Maybe. No, it's exoneration. That's what it is. Exoneration. No, because this has got to be night. What the heck? Why is this so difficult? This shouldn't be difficult. I have so many letters. Because I've been doing this puzzle for an hour and 11 minutes and 11 seconds. Make a wish. Exoneration, no. Exonerate. Exoneratant. What the F? Ines? I think this could also be an E. No, but Arvier. Where's the X? What letters did I have in there again? E. 2 E's. Maybe 3 E's? I like 3 E's, but I'm not sure that one. 1, 2, 3 E's. X. O-N. X is somewhere. There's 1 N. I have 2 N's. So there's an extra N. There's an X and an N. Screw it. Let me... Something nation. It's supposed to be about something about like jokes. Exonerant. Exoneratant. T. Oh. I think this is an I. Is the break not necessarily in the middle, but all of these have been in the middle. So I don't think it's like crossing over from NI and so on. Bogged down is sixth, I think. Siha? Hexation? That was no H. And this can't be an I because there's too many I's. Chef Lux, I'm on my queue, non-cash, green something, SLR, teas, Oster. I guess I don't know that, but sounds pretty good. I can't think of what this is. I'm missing something. Something's obvious and I'm not getting it. Exonerate, but then the N. Oh, it's forgiving, exonerating. That's what it is. Moron. Okay. Now we can check the letters. Generation. Yeah, that's what it is. Generation Y or Generation X. Okay. Thank God. I was Inks. Never heard of that band. Okay. Exonerating Generation X. We got it. Silica is a quartz compound. I don't know that, but silica is like a mineral. Maybe it is cigarettes. Balls. Knows when to hold them and when to fold them. Your cards, your choruses. Data mine, data dump. That's what it is. Cheats, you know when to hold them or fold them, because you know what your opponent's cards are. Prefix with triangular, duh. What is ciggies? It was like cigarettes. It's the opposite of cigarette. Ciggies? I think that's referring to cigarettes. C-I-G-G. Ciggies. Deals. Rawls. Siggy Stalls, Tainos, Bondsman, I don't know what that is, Koenig, Kratz, Technocrats, probably, Technocrats, trench coats, like an aristocrat or technocrat. Does that have the same letters? Technocrat. T-E-C-H-N-O-C-R-A-T. Yeah, technocrats. Okay, technocrats, trench coats. Okay. Revegetation is green. It's Biggie Smalls. It's not the circus, it's the Burkus? Okay, maybe circus is not correct. I don't know what that is. Sired could be wrong. Use me seems right. Arrear seems right. It's Angly. So I was wrong. It's not circus, it's Biggie Smalls. And this is... I don't know. Okay, so what is the subject? I thought it was a circus. That was like the first answer I put in this thing. And it's wrong. It's Angly. Bar... Colombian Caravel. Bogged down is tired. Bar nut. Colombian. Oh. The bar nut. It's the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. Why did I think it was the circus? Isn't it the circus? Hugh Jackman? They have all the people in the circus. That makes things tougher. Yeah, because Ang Lee is a common crossword answer. I thought of that earlier, but I was like, no, is it circus? Circus is definitely correct. Siggy. You got your Siggies and you have your DARE program. Biggie Smalls is the noted rapper with the oxymoron. Duh. Jeez. Okay, let me... What is this? I don't know if Sens is correct. Cheats is correct. Okay, put an S in there. DC 100. Just... Let's get real. Svelte could be wrong. Lithe is Avalti, that might not be right. Biome's correct though. So yes, it's got to be a consonant, and it's skedaddle. That's gotta be an S. That's gotta be it. Song bag? No. All right, I'm gonna do some troubleshooting and think to myself. Daniel Craig is the bondsman. I don't like Soag though. Daniel Craig is someone who played Bond. Okay. Down Easter. Soap bag? Gift bag? To-go bag? Skedaddles. Goes, woes, quos, rose, toes, pose, lows, mows, nose. Bows, voes, goes. Goes? This is wrong. I too sing America is what it is. Carnage is Toro. Ron is a name, but it could be Ren. Sounds like it's like a cartoon. Ron and Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy. Ran and Stimpy. I think it's Ron or Ren. Carnage is. This has got to be Rosetta. Greenery, Rosetta, greening, and this is Goro, Rosita, like that, Greenant. Carnage is Gore. Maybe it's Ren. Greening, Gore, Ren and Stimpy. I think that's correct. A road bag. Sorry, I have these down here. I'm gonna put it. I don't think I said this before, but retro is back in a way. I did get that. And then ampere is a physics term, an electrical term. So that's for sure correct. And then step was part of a flight, like your step on a stair. And Rem, I guess, is the last name, but Orso and retro and checkmating and ampere are all correct, so I'm not worried about those. There aren't too many things I'm not sure of. Doohan Gales, that's one spot. This is another. Is it just sends? I don't think this is going to be correct. No. Manor Down Easter. What does that mean? That's like a saying, I think. Is that the Easter Bunny? Christianity? Skedaddles is goes. Those are biomes. Like, biome? Is there no other word for that, right? It's a biome. Let's Get Real and Svelte. Pretty sure those are correct. Okay, we're back looking at this puzzle. One thing I kind of have changed, or I have changed, I think it's correct, going through the crosses and downs again, is we've gone from circus to Barnut to Barnum. Barnum's gotta be, I mean, it's a last name. So I'm thinking that's the last name because mired means bogged down more so than tired. So I like that. Now, these other ones, I haven't made any amazing breakthroughs. I didn't find any other typos anywhere, at least that I've noticed. Rosita, that's a name. I gotta kind of go with that, I think. Revegetation, greening, you're greening of the area, you're revegetating it. That makes sense. I'm not in love with that answer, but that could work. Carnage, gore. A movie is gory, a show is gory, there's carnage everywhere. I like that. I don't like Goro, Gora, Ren and Stimpy. Does that sound familiar? Ron and Stimpy? I think maybe Ren. I like Ren. I'll keep that. So I'm going to keep those. Down Easter. I do not know what this means. Down Easter. Manor? I mean, Biggie Smalls is correct. Data is correct. Try is correct. Noobs is correct. And Craig is correct. Daniel Craig, Bond actor. Manor? That could be a word. Is it like a Down Easter, ship sailing boat thing? And Manor is like a boat thing, maybe? I don't know. DC 100, all I can think of is senators. You have senators in Washington, D.C. The abbreviation of senator is SEN something, senators, so S at the end. Goes, you're skedaddling, you're going, skedaddles, goes, no other letter. Biome, that seems correct to me. Let's get real is correct. Svelte, I don't know, but I don't think it's another vowel. And svelte it sounds like a word. Goes makes sense, but a soag bag, I've never heard of that. So that's leading me to think something could be wrong here. However, the downs, I like senators, I like goes, so we're gonna keep it. James Blank, who played Scotty on Star Trek, I don't know. Aaron Eno, Brian Eno is a crossword guy. Agog, clout chasing, in last are all correct, seem correct at least. Doohan is a last name, so I'm putting that in there. The plunderers of Rome, for some, the Gauls of Rome, maybe. Oh, the Gales of Rome, it could be that. But I like Gauls, and haunt is a word. Your haunt, stomping ground, maybe. That doesn't really make sense to me, but it's a word and it kind of fits with the acrosses, and the letters and the consonants and the vowels make sense. So that's a guess, but maybe. AM, PM, it's gotta be AM, PM. I was thinking like sometimes clocks have radios on them, and so then it'd be AM, FM, but it doesn't say anything about a radio. So I'm thinking it's AM, PM. That's frog rock. I guess maybe I will try that if prog doesn't work. A sigil is a symbol, a magical symbol, perhaps, maybe. That's the only word I can really think of. That's SI-blank-IL. No other consonants can fit in there, to my eye. Sipple, sissel, siddle, I don't know. So sigil, I'm sticking with, and Mimi, I mean, that's a narcissist, you're talking about yourself, so Mimi, that makes sense as the app name for a narcissist. All of that is believable to me. Which leads this last letter, which art lovers, I do not know. Bram, I think it's Brad, which I haven't tried yet. That's why I'm saving it here. If I put a D in here, this could work. I'm not super confident, but I'm gonna go through all the letters and see. Oh, darn, I was really hoping that was gonna be it. Let me cycle through all of these. All right. It's not, something else is wrong. Let me try Frog Rock. That might be a thing. AM, FM on like your clock, because it's a clock radio. AM, FM, P. Let's see if any of these work. If not, though, I think I'm going to be doing revealing. I tried the D. No, something's wrong. I don't know what it is. I think it's Brad. Aesthetics? Aesthetics? Like aesthetics? Like that. AM, PM, it's this. It's for sure this. Which, if I'm confident in everything else, I could try 26 times 26. I don't know Maynard either. Is this a T? Cent? Senna? No, it's not an A. Let me try all the letters through here, because goes makes sense. Is it some other last letter? Close, so close. I know I'm close. I can't figure it out. Tote bag? That's not how you spell tote. All right, I'm gonna reveal. Spent a long time on this. So close. It's gonna be this. These two. It's not Sens and it's not Sog. Get rid of them. Does that open up anything? A mailer? Downeaster? Mater? Mailer? Seat? That's probably what it is. There's a seat, 100 seats. Maya ore? That doesn't look good. A togue bag? No. 100 seats. Alright, time to reveal. Boo-hoo. Let's reveal the puzzle. Hopefully it's something that's gray. It could be Hans, yeah, all this stuff. Close. Everything. Okay, except for a couple things here. Oh, it's Brahms, not Brahm-E. So it's, okay, STES, that's a French for Holy Women Saints. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Eats, STES, I would never have got that. A Mainer, noobs spelled differently. That's what it is. Swag bag. I've never seen noob spelled like that in a crossword. It's always been N-O-O-B-S. The Senators, Craig goes. Something I wasn't thinking of. A Mainer. I think that is, yeah, a Mainer is someone who's on the sea. It's Mariner. I'm not sure. But a swag bag. Noobs. I had noobs just spelled incorrectly. And then this was aesthetics. I guess like aesthetics. Aesthetics. Makes sense. And an army brat. Brat. So close. So close on this puzzle. I'm almost kind of glad it was something that I didn't have, because then it wouldn't have been like one thing. But yeah, I knew something was SOAGs, not a swag bag. Noobs, N-E-W-B-S. I gotta keep that in mind for the future. Close on this puzzle. Didn't quite get Sunday, but it is always a good puzzle for practice because there's so many boxes. It's a good level of difficulty. And we didn't quite finish it, but almost. Maybe next Sunday we'll get a gold star. We'll be back tomorrow on Monday, and I hope to see you then.